In the vastness of the Roman Empire, where the army was the symbol of power and discipline, Roman soldiers not only wielded their weapons and wore their armor, they took care of every detail, ensuring these items were always ready for battle. But how exactly did these warriors keep their armor shining and functional, protecting it from time, humidity, and war damage? In this video, we will explore the secrets of Roman armor maintenance and storage, from meticulous cleaning to small repairs that were part of military routine. Get ready to discover one of the most fascinating details of a legionary's life. Welcome to Epic Mythologies. 1. Regular cleaning. Regular cleaning of Roman soldiers' armor was an essential task involving multiple steps to ensure the equipment remained functional and resistant to combat, wear, and weather conditions. Here's how this cleaning was done. Use of sand or ash. Soldiers often used fine sand or ash to clean the armor metal, like the Larica segmentata. They rubbed these substances on the metal surface with cloths or brushes to remove dirt and sweat, which could cause corrosion. Polishing and protection with oil. After cleaning with sand, they applied oil on the metal surface, usually animal fat or vegetable oil. This polish helped protect the metal from oxidation, especially in humid climates, and kept the armor shiny. Disinfection with vinegar. To prevent contamination and possible infections, especially after battles, they used vinegar to disinfect. Vinegar helped kill germs and remove organic residues, as well as dissolve dirt and tougher stains. Leather treatment. Leather parts, like straps and belts, were cleaned with dry cloths to remove excess dirt and dust. Then, they applied fat or oil to keep the leather hydrated and flexible, preventing it from cracking or becoming brittle. Final brushing and inspection. After applying oils and other products, they did a final brushing and inspected the entire armor, looking for small damage or wear. If they found any, they either repaired it immediately or noted it for future repair. This cleaning routine wasn't just about functional maintenance, but also discipline. Soldiers with clean, well-kept armor were seen as responsible and ready for combat. 2. Greasing and polishing. Greasing and polishing Roman armor was crucial to protect the metal from oxidation and keep it in good condition. This process involved specific materials and constant attention to detail. Application of oils and greases. Roman soldiers used greases and oils to prevent metal from oxidizing and rusting. They applied animal fat, like tallow, or vegetable oils on metal parts, including the Larica segmentata, segmented metal armor. These oils created a protective layer, repelling moisture and keeping the metal surface shiny. Frequency of greasing. Greasing was done regularly, especially before long marches or campaigns in humid climates where rust risk increased. In tropical areas, for example, greasing was even more frequent to deal with the high humidity and heat. Polishing with specific cloths. After applying oil or grease, soldiers used cloths to polish the metal. This not only helped spread the product evenly, but also gave the armor a shine. Polishing prevented residues from sticking to the surface and enhanced the armor's appearance. Extra protection for vulnerable parts. Some armor parts were more susceptible to wear, like the Larica segmentata joints and shield edges. Soldiers applied extra grease to these spots to reinforce protection against friction and damage from constant movement. Rust removal. If they noticed rust spots, they removed them with sand or metal tools. Then, they applied oil to the area to protect it and prevent rust from returning. The greasing and polishing process wasn't only a functional practice but a reflection of military discipline. Soldiers who took good care of their armor showed dedication and diligence, strengthening the cohesion and professionalism of the Roman legions. 3. Repair and replacement. Repairing and replacing parts of Roman soldiers' armor was a common practice, necessary to keep the equipment in good condition and ensure the legionaries' protection in battles. This process included both repairs by the soldier himself and assistance from specialized blacksmiths in the camps. Quick repairs on the battlefield. During campaigns or after battles, soldiers often made quick repairs to their armor. If any plate of the Larica segmentata was loose or damaged, they adjusted and reattached it with leather straps or small metal parts, so the armor could be used immediately. Replacement of damaged parts. One advantage of Roman armor, especially the Larica segmentata, was its modular design, allowing for the replacement of specific parts instead of the whole armor. If a metal section was irreparable, the soldier could simply replace that piece. saving time and resources. Assistance from blacksmiths in camp. In Roman camps, there were blacksmiths who helped with more complex repairs. They could reinforce cracked plates, replace rivets, or forge new parts, ensuring the armor remained sturdy. Soldiers also relied on them for shield and sword repairs, essential for protection and attack. Repair of straps and leather pieces. Leather parts, like straps and fastenings, were prone to wear. Roman soldiers often carried extra leather strips and replaced worn ones to ensure the armor stayed secure and fit properly. Reinforcing vulnerable points. In some cases, soldiers reinforced parts of the armor that suffered more wear, like joints. This included adding extra layers of leather or thin metal in these spots or reinforcing areas with additional rivets, increasing durability. Routine inspection to identify problems. Soldiers were trained to inspect their armor regularly, identifying wear points before they became bigger issues. Any crack, rust, or damage was treated immediately to prevent the armor from becoming ineffective in combat. The ability to quickly and effectively repair and replace parts was one reason why Roman armor was so valued. This care and attention to detail demonstrated the Roman army's commitment to equipment maintenance and soldiers' battle readiness. 4. Leather care. Taking care of the leather parts of Roman armor was essential to ensure that the equipment remained functional, as leather was used to secure the armor and keep it fitted to the body. This material also appeared in belts, straps, sandals, caligae, and shields. Regular leather cleaning. To prevent dirt, sweat, and other residues from accumulating, soldiers cleaned the leather straps regularly, rubbing them with a dry or slightly damp cloth. This helped remove dirt and residues that could harden the leather. Hydration with oils and fats. To prevent the leather from drying, cracking, or becoming brittle, soldiers periodically applied animal fat or vegetable oil. This treatment helped keep the leather flexible and durable, protecting it from wear caused by weather and continuous use. Protection against moisture and mold. Leather was particularly vulnerable to moisture and mold, which could seriously damage it. In humid climates, soldiers dried leather parts after exposure to rain or mud. When possible, they left leather in ventilated areas to avoid moisture buildup. Replacement of worn straps and belts. Leather in Roman armor was subject to quick wear, especially in the most stressed areas, like fastening straps. Therefore, soldiers frequently replaced these straps as soon as they showed signs of wear, ensuring that the armor remained secure and fitted to the body. Repairs with stitching and rivets. If the leather tore or suffered minor damage, soldiers made quick repairs using threads or rivets to reinforce the damaged area. These quick fixes prevented small issues from growing into bigger problems and compromising armor use in combat. Proper storage. When not in use, soldiers stored leather pieces in dry places away from sunlight, as prolonged heat exposure could dry out and weaken the leather. Care for leather shields and belts. In addition to armor, other equipment like shields and belts also had leather parts needing maintenance. Shield straps and edges, for example, were treated similarly to keep them in good condition. These leather care practices were essential for its durability, as leather played an important role in the soldier's mobility and protection. 5. Proper storage. Proper storage of armor and other equipment was crucial to prolonging its useful life and ensuring it was always in good condition. For Roman soldiers, who spent long periods in military campaigns, correct storage was a key part of the maintenance routine. Protection from moisture. In humid or rainy areas, soldiers stored their armor and leather parts in elevated and covered places, away from moisture and rain. If possible, they kept the equipment in tents or protected spaces, as moisture could cause rust on metal and rot leather. Avoiding direct sunlight. Intense heat and direct sunlight could dry out and damage leather and other parts of the armor. Therefore, soldiers stored their armor in shaded areas, especially in hotter places. This practice helped keep the leather hydrated and the metal in good condition. Hanging and organizing armor. When possible, they hung the armor to prevent metal and leather parts from being pressed or bent, which could cause deformations. Hanging leather pieces, in particular, avoided bending and cracking. Ventilated space to prevent mold. In places with adequate ventilation, the risk of mold and rust was lower. Soldiers aimed to store their armor in tents with good air circulation, avoiding closed and humid places where the armor could deteriorate quickly. Periodic inspection during storage. When armor was stored for long periods, soldiers conducted periodic inspections to check if the metal was oxidizing or the leather was drying. This allowed them to apply grease, oil, or other maintenance products quickly if needed. 6. Group maintenance system. Roman soldiers followed a strict group maintenance system to care for their armor and equipment. This collective practice not only kept their equipment in top condition, but also strengthened discipline and camaraderie among the legionnaires. Here are some details on how this group maintenance system worked. Routine collective maintenance. At regular intervals, soldiers set aside specific times to clean, grease, polish, and repair their armor. These moments were organized collectively, with everyone working together under the supervision of officers. Supervision and inspection by officers. During maintenance sessions, officers supervised activities and inspected the armor to ensure everyone was taking proper care of their equipment. Any negligence resulted in warnings, as the state of the armor reflected each soldier's readiness and discipline. Exchange of experiences and techniques. In groups, soldiers could share maintenance techniques, like the best way to apply oils, remove stains, or repair leather straps. This exchange of knowledge helped improve armor care and created an environment of learning and cooperation. Mutual assistance in repairs. If a soldier needed help with a more complex repair, such as replacing parts of the armor or reinforcing vulnerable areas, colleagues would assist in the process. This mutual help strengthened teamwork and trust among the legionnaires. Preparation and unity for combat. The group maintenance system played a crucial role in creating a united and disciplined military force. By caring for equipment together, soldiers not only kept their armor in optimal condition, but also reinforced their commitment to being always ready for combat, keeping the army organized and efficient. This collective practice was an important feature of the Roman army, where each soldier's discipline and preparedness contributed to the success of the legion as a whole.